everybody, what's going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today we've got the 99 finest overall Javier Baez debut here. So finally able to get the card and wanted to do this ranked seasons debut with him. So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. And let's take a look at the card real quick, man. So 98 on the contact against righties, 111 against lefties, 95 power against righties, 122 power against lefties. So insane power there. 87 on the vision. Wish that was a little bit higher, but we'll see. We'll make do with it. 65 on the plate discipline, 123 clutch, which is insane. He's got 60 bunting ability with 50 drag bunt, so he could drop a bunt, you know, if you need to run a squeeze play or something like that, but not very likely for it. So, but he's got that 91 fielding, 91 arm strength, 78 arm accuracy, and 89 reaction. So great diamond fielding there. Keep in mind at his secondary positions there of second base, third base, and center field, he will be a gold fielder there on the field with the shield. So, but at shortstop, he'll be diamond. So 80 speed, and then 54 stealing and 59 base running aggression. But I have stolen a couple of bases with him in some event games, just giving him a try. So definitely a great card. But let's go ahead and take a look at where he's going to be at in the lineup here. All right, so he'll be batting sixth in the lineup here. Same spot that Francisco Lindor helms for me. He'll be playing shortstop there at the primary position. Yeah, it'll be a pretty good game here with him, man. Little on the fence on him here so far, but hopefully we can get something done in this game. All right, so we'll jump right to the game here. Playing against the Laguna Niguel, I guess, here, the White Sharks, man. He's got Ichiro, he's got the Marte finest card, Griffey, creative player, Hanley Ramirez, Tony Gwynn, JT Real Muto, the finest card there, and then Rogers Hornsby with Clayton Kershaw on the mound. I myself have the Tom Seaver card there on the mound for this one. So the guy's 225 and 184, not a bad record by all means. All right, he's got Ichiro leading off the game here for him, just like I do. So we'll go with the first pitch curveball here to Ichiro. I always like to throw that first pitch off speed of the game just to see what the guy's looking for. And Ichiro beats it out for an infield single, so, you know, great. I was trying to keep the speed off the bases at the beginning, but just didn't quite work out. And then we get Marte here to pop it up. George Brett reaches out and makes a great catch there. Wasn't sure he was going to be able to get that one, but nice. So we got one gone. I got Griffey at the plate now, or he's got Griffey at the plate. He steals second. I would have had him if I wouldn't have thrown it high, but he makes it in there safe. So we got the 1-0 count here to Junior. And Junior rips one out to center field, but we're able to get there with Willie Mays pretty easily. Get the ball in. Hold him at second base. All right, so we got two gone in the inning. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do here, if I wanted to walk him or not, to face the righty of Hanley Ramirez. But I just went ahead and decided, yeah, I'm going to walk the creative player. And I'd rather pitch righty on righty here to Hanley. So we get the 0-2 count on Hanley. He's been swinging at sliders in the dirt. I throw another one here and get him chasing on the slider low, probably in the zone. It wasn't really chasing, I guess. It was a strike, but so I got Ichiro leading off the game here for me. 0-1 count against a lefty. I try to drop a bunt down for a base hit, pop it right up to Kershaw. So that's the only time I bunt in the entire game. I was just trying to start the game off like that, seeing what would happen. And then Alomar hits this one here to the first baseman, who beats him back out to the bag for out number 2. So we got two gone here in the inning. Lou Gehrig steps to the plate. Kershaw just gives me fits sometimes, man, trying to get the timing down. Look at the play by Hornsby over there at third base. Like, that was Nolan Arenado-esque right there. That was kind of crazy. He had me a little bit shocked when he made that play. I wasn't expecting that. So, nice one right there. I know that was one of the automatic dives there by the fielders, but still pretty crazy. So we got Tony Gwynn grounded here to first base for the first out. All right, he's got Real Muto here. Finest Real Muto stepping to the plate on an 0-2 count from Tom Seaver. We get him swinging here on a fastball that did not get as inside as I wanted it to, but I'll take it. So then Hornsby steps up to the plate here on a 1-0 count and absolutely just destroys one into the gap here. So between the diving play and this this nice double, I was not enjoying Hornsby too much at the moment, to say the least. But at least there's 2 outs. Not too bad. We got the pitcher at the plate here. So go ahead and bring the outfield in and move the infield to guard lines. So they move back a little bit, and that decreases the space that a blue pit could fall in. And he pops it up here right out to Griffey. So we get the final out of the inning. Not too terribly bad. So trying to make quick work of him here. Wasn't too bad, though. Get out of that inning fairly quickly. Got Willie Mays stepping to the plate right here. And Willie rips a single into left field, man, for a leadoff hit there for me. Got some speed on the base pass to start the inning. That'll work. So I got Griffey stepping to the plate here with nobody out in the inning. Go ahead and go for the stolen base with Willie Mays. I thought it was going to make him fall down with the animation, but he actually gets in there safe. So we got a runner on second, nobody out. Griffey just whiffs on strike 3, man. Griffey has a hard time hitting high pitches. He's like the only hitter I have that has a hard time with him. But here's the Baez card right here in his first at bat. Get the 1-0 count to start. Listen, throws one in the dirt, but I take third base with the 1 out. So not too bad there. We got 2-0 count here to Baez. And he pops one up, and I'm thinking, all right, man, I can score him. I can score him. I can score him. No, you can't. You can't score on Tony Gwynn, man. This was a bad idea. So he hoses me at the plate. Thought I was gonna get the sac fly right there. Javi really did his job actually in that one though. It was just couldn't get anything done running on that arm. So he's got Ichiro leading off the inning. So you get him to ground out here to shortstop to Baez. Nice quick out right there. You got Marte batting here, batting second. And he hits one into right field. Ichiro will be able to make the play very easily without really moving. So 2 gone here in the inning. Got Griffey stepping up to the plate now on a 1-2 count. Looks like I go to the curveball here. Yep, go to the curveball. Hits a fly ball right to Willie Mays in center field. So quick work of him here in the inning. So through 3, still no score at this point. George Brett steps to the plate here for me here, leading off the inning on an 0-2 count. And hits one over the third baseman's head right there for a leadoff single, so pretty good deal. I know it's Kershaw, man, that I'm facing, so I got to get some runs early. I got to score whenever I can. So I go ahead and, I went to the wrong screen there. I go ahead and replace George Brett with Honus Wagner, who can play third the remainder of the game. And put him as a pinch runner right here. All right, so we're running here on this pitch with Wagner. And get the stolen base in there at second. So we got Pudge up here with a 1-1 count now. Trying to get that run in any way we can. Pudge gets a base hit here into right field. And then this crazy animation happens where Tony Gwynn like pretends to throw it, but does a belly flop. So I just advance all the runners, man, and take the run. I have seen this animation happen to people a few times this year. I've never had it happen to me, so I don't know what it is, man. It's got to be something with throw canceling or something. I don't know. I don't have throw canceling on. I think I don't like it just because of situations like that, so it's kind of weird. I couldn't get the bunt down there with the pitcher. I guess I said earlier in the game that I only bunted once with Ichiro. I did bunt again, but it was with the pitcher. Sorry about that. And then I hit one to short, man. I was trying to get him to like throw it over to third, and he just didn't. So Ichiro gets thrown out, and then Alomar comes up. I swung at a horrible pitch and make the final out. So just not smart there on my part. But yeah, man, Tony Gwynn, I see that animation happen with more than any other fielder in the game, and it's really strange. He'll like pretend to throw it and then just do a flip, pretty much, and land on the ground there. So his creative player leads off the inning here, 84 speed, and rips this all the way to the center field wall. Why the guy didn't go to third base, you'd have to ask him. I have no idea. He probably would have been very safe for a leadoff triple. I'm glad he didn't, however. And then I get the 1-2 count here to Hanley Ramirez, throw him a slider low and away. Get him swinging and missing at it. So we get 1 out. Tony Gwynn steps up here. I decide to walk him because I'd rather go with the righty-righty matchup. And you guys, don't be afraid to walk people. Okay, I know a lot of people maybe don't, I don't want to put somebody else on base, or, that's kind of your thinking on it. No, no, no. Listen, go with a righty-righty matchup if that's what you feel more comfortable with. If you've got a particular hitter that just always seems to hit you a ton, walk him. Walk him, put him on base, go after the next guy, walk a guy to get to the pitcher. I went ahead here and loaded the bases up just so I could pitch with 2 outs to Kershaw, because I knew, obviously you'd rather pitch to the pitcher than any other hitter in the lineup. And then I get Kershaw to hit this little dink grounder here, and I get out of a jam. So it worked out, man. After giving up that leadoff double, that probably should have been a triple. So pretty good going forward here. And then I got Lou Gehrig here leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for me. Lou hits a ground ball to shortstop. He's going to ground out. Guy makes a nice play there. Willie Mays steps up next. 1 gone in the inning. First pitch to him. And he hits one. I swung a little bit late on this. I probably would have got more of it if I would have been just a hair earlier. But it's a fly out there to right field to Tony Gwynn. So we got 2 gone here in the inning. Griffey steps up now. Takes on a full count there for ball 4. So we got a runner at first. We got Javier Baez stepping to the plate again. I put the hit and run in motion, and Baez hits it right where I needed him to, man. So he gets the base hit there. We'll send the runner. Griffey goes from first to third very easily. So nice shot there for Baez. That worked out pretty well. But now I got Honus Wagner up, who never hits for me. And I just knew something like this was going to happen. So he pops it up to first base on a broken bat jam shot right there for the final out. We strand 2 runners on the bases. I was trying the hit and run again with him there, hoping I could do it. I wanted to see, I wanted to kind of test Baez's speed too a little bit. So I get him here to lead off with a pop up to start the inning. Marte steps up here after Ichiro flied out there. And Marte hits a base hit into right field. So he's got 1 on with 1 out in the inning. All right, so we got Griffey stepping up here with 1 gone in the inning and 1 man on. Marte there at first. And I get like the luckiest hit, because if my pitcher catches that ground ball, I don't know if I'm able to turn 2 on Junior. But because it goes over his head and bounces right to Baez, he's able to make the double play and perfectly get out of the inning. So I come up here, and Pudge steps up to the plate and grounds out to second base for the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. The pitcher spot comes up here. I decide to go ahead and pinch hit Vlad, and I'm going to try to go for this directional hit here down the line since they've got the shift on Vlad. So the first pitch swinging, and I get just that, exactly what the doctor ordered right there. Little Doctor of Directional reference. I couldn't help myself. And end up with the triple here with 1 out in the inning. So pretty good deal, man. I'll take that all day long. I got a 1-2 count here to Ichiro. He steps up and hits the little bloop hit over the third baseman's head out there into shallow left field. Perfectly placed for the single and the run. So we got the 2-0 lead now. I was a little bit nervous about taking the pitcher out in the 5th inning because he didn't, he hadn't scored anything yet. He wasn't pitching bad by all means, but it worked out. And then I go to steal that base right there with Ichiro, and I get the animation where he falls down on his way to second base for the steal. I had the base stolen, and then he fell and made it impossible to be able to be safe. And then Alomar steps up and gets a base hit into right field here, which sucks, because if I wouldn't have gotten thrown out stealing, man, I might have been able to go first to third, possibly, or at least have 2 men on with 1 out. So I decided to send Alomar. Let's hope the same thing doesn't happen. It doesn't. He throws it high and make it in there safe for the stolen base. So I got Gehrig up here with a 1-2 count and strike 3. so whiff on that one. But I got another run in. It's time to bring in the knuckleballer. Screw it. I've got a lead. It's a short lead. It's only 2-0. But let's see if he can hit the knuckleball. 0-2 count here. Whiffing for strike 3. All right, so we get the 0-2 count again here in the 6th inning with 1 gone. And whiffing for strike 3. So set down the first 2 pretty easily. And then Tony Gwynn steps to the plate here with the 2-1 count. And Gwynn gets a little base hit here into left field. So typically right here, I'd be worried a little bit about him stealing and obviously go to the slide step because it's much easier to steal on a knuckleballer, so you got to be aware of that. But he doesn't. And then Real Muto comes up here and flies out for the final out into center field. So we get out of the inning. Not too bad for the shutdown inning there from Ferreira Bend in the 6th. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th now. I got Willie Mays leading off the inning for myself. 0-2 count. And I hit this little horrible ground ball back to the pitcher. On a pitch I shouldn't have swung at. He jammed me. It was a good pitch. It's just I shouldn't have swung. So Griffey steps up here with 1 gone in the inning. 2-0 lead. And he gets the perfect directional double down the left field line. And just what the doctor ordered one more time. Same as last inning, so I'll take that all day long. So we got 1 gone here in the inning. We got Baez stepping to the plate one more time here. It's the 6th inning. Go ahead and steal the base, take the base. Not able to do anything. I tried to like do some shenanigans here, and it did not work at all. So I just kind of screwed myself at that point. I was kind of getting frustrated, man. I was just trying to get, I guess I was just trying to get Baez to get an RBI or get a run in or something. So I'm kind of on the fence on the card so far. I think I need to get more adjusted to his swing and his swing timing. I've had little like glimpses of him doing well. You know, he did get what should have possibly been a sac fly if it wasn't Tony Gwynn out there in right field. Maybe if it was hit a little deeper, it would have been better, obviously. And then he did get the hit on the hit and run where I was right where I was trying to put the ball. So that was good. But yeah, it just, I don't know. I'm not done with the card yet. I'll still keep trying it. It's so good, and I've always liked hitting with Javi Baez anyway. So we'll definitely use him in the next event as well. So he gets that single with 1 out there with Arenado, who comes in as a pinch hitter. He's got Ichiro stepping to the plate here. I decided to throw the fastball, and he takes it right there. So we got the 1-1 count here to Ichiro. And then he ends up grounding right here. I thought I could maybe turn 2, but not on Ichiro, man. He's too quick. So we only get the 1 out. But we got 2 gone here in the inning. Full count now. Going with the fastball. And it was a dangerous fastball to Ketel Marte right there. But he ends up flying out to right field. And we get the final out of the 7th inning. So we're going to the bottom of the 7th here at this point. He brings Rob Nin in here to pitch. I got Honus Wagner leading off. And Wagner hits a decent ball, but it's a line drive right to the first baseman. So we got 1 gone here in the inning to start here in the bottom of the 7th. Pudge steps to the plate. Still holding that 2-0 lead. Pudge hits a nice ball, but right to the shortstop. So making good contact on stuff off of Rob Nin, just not getting rewarded for it right now. So I'm not taking the pitcher out with 2 outs. I'll just go ahead and let him pitch. I wanted Ferreira Bend to possibly finish the game. And at this point is what I was thinking. He pops up there to third base to Hornsby for the final out of the 7th. So we go to the top of the 8th inning, still holding that 2-0 lead. Ferreira Bend pitching to Griffey here, leading off. And Griffey hits the ground ball over there to Wagner at third. Makes the throw over to first base to Gehrig for the first out. So we got the 1-2 count right here. Getting to pop it up over there to the right side to Lou Gehrig for 2 outs here in the inning. So a quick couple of outs. Not putting anybody on base. That's good. Then we got Hanley Ramirez coming up here again with 2 gone in the 8th. And he hits a little ground ball over there to third base. So not too bad, man. We get out of that one really fast. So we got to see if we can get another run here picked up in the 3rd inning. Ichiro leading off for myself. And he flies out, lines out there to left field. Ichiro to Ichiro. So we got 1 gone here in the 8th. 2-0 lead. Alomar steps to the plate. And Alomar hits a frozen rope right up the middle, man, for a base hit into center field. Pretty nice hit right there. Guy gets it into second pretty quick. So you guys know what I'm doing. I'm stealing, obviously. Alomar's going. He's stealing here. And I tell you what, you guys, sometimes you guys ask me about the trick to stealing and all that. The trick, honestly, for me is just steal often, steal as often as possible, and try to get something done. Gehrig hits one down the line here. He dives and no chance of catching that. I don't know what he was doing on the dive timing, but the run comes in and scores. Lou Gehrig comes all the way over to third and gets the triple with 1 out. So that worked out quite well, man. Get that nice insurance run here in the bottom of the 8th. And then Willie Mays comes up and hits one back to the pitcher, which I thought was going to get through. Somehow Nin makes the play, and then I tried to go back to third. I never made him go home again, and he just ran home on his own. That was fun. So make a stupid out right there. Get the stolen base with Willie. So I do put him in scoring position here for Griffey. 1-2 count. And Junior hits a shot over into left center field, but he's able to get there because he's got Ichiro out there. And make the final out there of the 8th inning. So we move on to the 9th, man. I need 3 outs to get the win and the shutout. And I get Tony Gwynn here to pop up the first one down the line to Griffey. So we got 1 gone here, top of the 9th. And he gets JT Realmuto stepping to the plate here on the 1-0 count. And he hits a ground ball to second base to Alomar. So a couple of quick outs. That's perfect. And then Rogers Hornsby comes up here. 39 pitches in here with Ferrer Bin, so he had plenty of gas left in the tank. And Hornsby pops it up to first base in foul territory to Gehrig there for the final out of the game. And we pick up the 3-0 win in the Javier Baez debut. So great win right there, man. Like I said, haven't played much ranked seasons this month, but making a push here and trying to get up at least as high as I can. That got me up to 790, and we'll continue it on the stream here through the rest of the week. But let's take a look at this card again right quick here. The Javier Baez, 98 on the contact against righties, 111 against lefties, 95 power against righties, 122 power against lefties. Didn't get to show off the power in this game, but hopefully we get to show it off here in the event, the new event that starts next week on Tuesday. And then 87 vision, 65 plate discipline, 123 clutch. He's got the diamond fielding, 91 arm strength, 78 arm accuracy, and 89 reaction with that 80 speed. So he can probably steal some bags. He's probably not going to get a lot of great jumps stealing, but he'll still be able to steal some bags for you. He does have shortstop, of course, as the primary position, and then second base, third base, and center field as the secondaries. I believe last year's Baez card, if I'm not mistaken, there was a Baez finest card last year. I'm pretty sure there was. I believe it had first base as one of his secondary positions, but not on the card this year. So, he does get shifted on. He has that shift played against him by default, so that's great. That helps out quite a bit. But I'm really looking forward to getting more use out of the card. I think, making the push. I'm going to have to put Lindor back in there, but might be a good bench bat or something, especially against lefties for sure. And being able to come in with a little bit of speed and have that diamond fielding. So hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Catch me this weekend on the streams on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday both at 12 noon Central Standard Time. Saturday I'll probably be doing some ranked seasons grind and playing in there. And then Sunday, of course, we'll be doing subscriber games Sunday, playing against subscribers. I got 4 games already scheduled for Sunday. And then we'll be booking the games for the following weekend after that as well. So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed and get those comments in for other entries into the Adrian Beltre autograph giveaway when the channel hits 1,000 subs, man. I can't wait to give that card away, valued at over $300 to one of you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and we will catch you on the next one. Thanks.